On the how-to, yeah?
Okay.
Okay.
What was your name?
Mike West.
Mike West. This is Mike West.
Anyway, I put the pin right in the back of the tail, right there. Push it in there and straighten that shrimp out. Push it right into about there, and that holds that nice and straight like that.
Okay.
Now I take the trail hook of these two. If you want, you can just use one.
Do you have pictures of
Especially, you know, when it's single hook. But anyway, then you just go like this, right in the head. And try and keep it straight in line with his head.
Oh, really?
Pull that through like that.
He has a sponsor?
And that's what that get up looks like.
We actually caught.
And you put this down there like that. I use this spin. I use a corky too because this is about the right flotation to float this. Now,
Okay, so this is a corky.
yep, a corky and a spin glow.
What color corky?
I'm just using
Just
these white
whatever.
ones right
White
now,
one.
whatever you want to choose. This seems to be a hot spin glow.
Great.
This little deal here is made by Wigglefin, okay? You'll find them online at wigglefin.com.
Christian,
It's called a slide lock bead.
what church you go to?
This is some real innovation right here in fishing. You crimp this bead, there's a slot through it.
Yeah.
See how it stays on that line?
Right.
You slide
So you
that
kind of
down
crimp it.
right about there. You squeeze that slot open and slide it on your line and then it slams shut.
Gotcha.
And you got this set up right here. Now what happens if you don't have this bead or some way of stopping this?
It's a galaxy.
When
It'll
you're
travel up, right?
when you're rowing back and you're holding it, it's all fine. But then when you go push the boat forward to let it go, that stuff when it floats up, this goes down. This goes up the line.
Yeah.
So now I'm getting a better presentation. This goes up like that. And since I started using this little bead right here,
Okay.
I've started to catch more fish.
Really?
And because the presentation's so much better to the fish. And when we first started this, we ran one without this bead and one with it. And I can tell you right now, the one that had this bead on it got bit all day and the other one didn't get touched. The other one hung up on the bottom all the time. And
So basically, this diver
dives the stuff down.
that just dives it down. You take the
Yep.
hook. You take the hooks off,
Yep,
and this just uses it to dive down.
yep, and you put that,
30 feet of line.
yep, 30 feet of line out.
Okay, now when you're going down the river, you just put your line out and just float.
Put them in the rod holders, and I row back on the oars and hold it in the current and let those plugs work out there. And when that thing bites, you'll see it kind of go like this, and then it just bends all the way down. What you want to do is row back on the oars and get some line coming off there, and then just a little tug on that. And these are only a size 1 hook. You can use 2s or 1s. I don't use any bigger because they go in better.
Okay, size 1 hook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a size 6 spin glow,
Spin glow.
and this is the next to the smallest corky.
Okay.
Okay, and you keep that to yourself.
And you use a bait caster.
Well, yeah, you can use. I use these. You know, I mean, and when I'm casting and drifting, I use a spinning rod. I'm a professional guide. Have been one for 20-some years. I don't guide here in Washington anymore, or in Oregon or any of that, but I guide in Alaska. And so yeah, but I thought I'd share that with you.
Well, I appreciate it. I'll keep that to
you
myself.
sounded interested, so and
Yeah.
I like to share, but yeah, that whole get up right there, I've been kind of working on.
So I was just telling my wife, I said, you know, I need to find somebody that I can come out with me one day. You know?
Well,
Okay,
I like to share with people who need to know.
Off we go.
Here's